Have you ever felt like the universe was testing you? Not just testing your choices, but shaping you, pushing you to places you didn't think you could reach. Have you ever wondered if these struggles are part of something bigger? Today, we'll uncover the 10 hardest tests in life. These trials challenge your strength and resolve. But they also transform you, unlocking potential you didn't know you had. Stay with me until the end. This journey could already be yours. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. The first test is the truth test. The test of truth doesn't announce itself. It's there in quiet moments, when you're alone and confronted by one question: who am I? Most people avoid this. It's easier to focus on what others see, a job title, social role, or carefully curated image. But the chosen ones are forced to go deeper. Think of peeling back layers. Each one reveals something uncomfortable: fears, past mistakes, or things you've avoided. Yet this discomfort is necessary. The closer you get to your core, the clearer you see who you really are. For example, have you ever felt uneasy when someone praised you? Maybe it's because deep down, you knew their view of you didn't match your own. This test asks, can you align your inner self with the image you present to the world? When was the last time you asked yourself who you truly are, without outside labels or distractions? The second test is the loneliness test. Loneliness isn't about being physically alone. It's feeling disconnected from others, your purpose, or even yourself. This test strips away distractions. Social media, constant noise, and shallow interactions can't fill the void. It's here, in this emptiness, that the chosen ones confront themselves. Imagine sitting in a silent room. No music, no phone. At first, the silence is overwhelming. But over time, you start to notice things, thoughts you've buried, feelings you've ignored. In that stillness, clarity emerges. This test isn't punishment. It's an opportunity to rebuild from the ground up. Many spiritual leaders, inventors, and creators experienced their breakthroughs in solitude. It's where deep ideas take shape. Do you fill your life with noise to avoid the silence? What might you discover if you embraced it instead? The third test is the detachment test. The test of detachment asks you to let go, not just of possessions, but of people, dreams, and identities. This isn't about apathy. It's about understanding that life constantly changes. Holding on too tightly can lead to suffering. Letting go creates space for something new. Think of a tree shedding its leaves in autumn. To the tree, it's not loss, it's preparation. Without releasing the old, there's no room for new growth in spring. Have you ever clung to a version of yourself that no longer fit? Perhaps it was a job, a relationship, or even a personal goal. Detachment doesn't mean abandoning these things, but recognizing when it's time to move forward. Imagine letting go of something that feels crucial now, only to discover it was holding you back. What might that be in your life? The fourth test is the pain test. Pain is universal, but this test takes it deeper. It forces you to face suffering you can't escape: loss, failure, or heartbreak. Pain strips away what's unnecessary. It leaves you raw but real. For some, it breaks them. For others, it's the beginning of transformation. Consider a caterpillar in its cocoon. The process of becoming a butterfly is painful. It's a complete breakdown. But without it, flight isn't possible. Reflect on moments of pain in your life. How did they change you? Did they bring out strength you didn't know you had? Can you see pain not as the end, but as a doorway to something greater? The fifth test is the fear test. Fear isn't just an obstacle, it's a teacher. It shows up in big and small ways. A fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown. Fear often keeps people in their comfort zones. But for the chosen ones, stepping through fear is the only way forward. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff with no guarantee of safety. Fear screams for you to stay back. Yet, those who leap discover they can either land safely or learn to fly. Think about something you've avoided because it scares you. What might happen if you faced it instead? The sixth test is the test of patience. In a world of instant gratification, patience feels unnatural. This test asks you to wait, not passively, but with trust. Think of a seed. You plant it, water it, and wait. For weeks, nothing happens. But underground, growth is occurring. Only later does it sprout. Many give up when they don't see immediate results. The chosen ones, however, trust the process, knowing that the best things take time. What's something in your life you've rushed or abandoned because it didn't happen fast enough? Could patience change the outcome? The seventh test is the resilience test. Life will knock you down. This test asks, will you rise again? Resilience isn't just about enduring hardship. It's about adapting, learning, and becoming stronger. Picture a tree in a storm. The wind bends it, sometimes to the point of breaking branches. Yet, its roots grow deeper, anchoring it for future challenges. When life gets hard, do you see yourself as the storm's victim or the tree growing stronger through adversity? The eighth test is the surrender test. This test is about releasing control, not giving up, but accepting that you can't control everything. Think of a river. If you fight the current, you exhaust yourself. But if you let it carry you, you find the journey smoother. Many resist surrender because it feels like losing. But the truth is, it's liberating. It allows you to focus on what you can control while trusting the rest will unfold as it should. What are you holding onto so tightly that it's holding you arresting? The ninth test is the growth test. Growth isn't easy. It requires leaving behind old habits, beliefs, and sometimes people. Imagine a snake shedding its skin. The process looks uncomfortable, but it's necessary for survival. What's one area of your life where you know you need to grow but have resisted change? The 10th and final test is the purpose test. The final test asks, why are you here? Many spend their lives chasing goals society sets for them. But this test requires you to look inward. What drives you? What impact do you want to leave? Finding purpose isn't about having all the answers. It's about taking small steps, trusting that clarity will come. What's one thing you feel drawn to do, even if it scares you? If you identify with these tests, it's a sign you're already on the path. Share your thoughts in the comments, and let us know which test you're facing now. Don't forget to subscribe for more content to guide your journey.